Today I spent time at the grave of Audrey Bond, whose short life was tied to the rail tracks that still run through the heart of Simcoe County. In 1915, the year Audrey was born, a railway station wasn't just a place where trains stopped. It was the absolute nerve center of a community. And if you were the Canadian Pacific Railway station agent at Midhurst, Ontario, your entire life was ruled by the clock on the wall and the relentless clicking of the telegraph key. His name was John William Bond. To the C.P.R, he was the man responsible for the logistics of the line, copying down midnight train orders, clearing freight, and manually handing up written instructions to engineers thundering past at 50 miles an hour. It was a position of immense responsibility, but it was also a home. Like most agents of the era, John lived with his wife, May, right inside the structure. Their apartment sat directly above the waiting room and the ticket office. To live there was to live completely fused with the industrial age. The smell of hot valve oil, coal smoke, and wet steam drifted through the floorboards. The building literally vibrated whenever a heavy freight locomotive rumbled past the platform. And it was into this loud, constantly moving world that they brought their little girl, Audrey. Born in Alliston in the summer of 1915, her earliest memories would have been the steady cadence of the telegraph and the echo of train whistles rolling through the Simcoe County trees. But the railway, for all its modern power, couldn't stop the harsh reality of an Ontario winter. In February of 1917, a severe bout of bronchitis took hold of 20-month-old Audrey. For 2 grueling months, as the heavy winter trains roared past their windows, John and May nursed their daughter in the rooms upstairs. On April 12, 1917, the ledger officially recorded her place of death not as a hospital or a traditional home, but simply the C.P.R station, Midhurst. The story of the Bond family didn't end on that platform. The census records showed they stayed at Midhurst for a while, keeping the trains moving before eventually transferring down the line to Toronto to raise a large family. John died in 1983 at the age of 95. May lived until 1991, dying at the age of 101. They carried the noise and progress of the C.P.R for nearly the entire length of the 20th century. But right here, on a quiet stretch of track near Ann Street North, remains the ghost footprint of the depot where their world stood completely still for a moment, remembering a little girl whose entire life passed inside the walls of the station house.